What's up, guys? I started to do some research for an upcoming podcast episode, and I got this feeling in my gut. I said, you know what? Let's do a YouTube video out of this. YouTube channel needs some love. I put all of my effort into the podcast and sometimes forget about YouTube. But this is such a cool medium, video, that I want to dedicate more time and resources to this. Because it's incredible what the voice, and anybody has a voice, can create with simply this. There's a microphone if you can't see it. And what I have been able to build and create with Recovery Elevator, with a voice, is incredible. Voice coupled with video, we'll see where this can go. And when I say I have been able to create not much. We, everybody that's part of Cafe RE, the listeners who's watching this video, what we have been able to create is pretty cool. And I can't wait to see where this goes in one day, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. I think I might be doing this for a long time. All right, let's get to the point. I want to talk to you guys about the most controversial word in AA. No, it's not cannabis. Although, a quick side note on that, I do feel cannabis has a role in recovery. I'm not sure what it is yet. I personally don't use cannabis, and there's a litmus test, a lie detector test on this. Is I'm not 300 pounds. I'm not. I don't have a problem with cannabis, never have. Actually, my only problem with cannabis is I can't stop eating once I start. I can't. But I had a conversation with an addictionologist, a doctor, who he himself is in recovery, and his career has deviated, and now he is in the cannabis medical field, and I bent his ear, and what I found was incredible. CBD and strains for people with addiction, strains without THC, and, wait for it, strains with THC. So again, I got way off track there, I'm sorry. The most controversial word in recovery. Again, it's not cannabis, it's not moderate drinking, 2 words. It's not what you think it would be. And it's a word that is listed a couple times in the big book. This is in the big book. It's always skimmed over, and rarely do I hear this word mentioned when there's readings, when someone picks a topic, and when somebody shares. But you'll know this word is controversial when somebody drops it. And I actually tested this in a meeting a couple weeks ago. I said this word. And when this word comes out, there's a palpable change of energy in the room. People will do this. Button it up. You'll see people stand up, go get coffee, go get tea, go to the restroom. People will shift. Put your hands out. You'll feel the energy shift in the room. That's how powerful this one word is. This one word. And this one word has the ability to shake up a lot of things in the 12 steps, a lot of things in AA. And it was written by the author. Perhaps it was what the author intended for the program to do. All right, 3 minutes, 50 seconds in this video. Let's get to this word. Word starts with an R, ends with a D. All right, it's recovered. Recovered, as in there's a finite point. Recovery, progressive ing, recovery, recovering. You are doing recovery, you're in recovery, you're recovering. And then wait a second, what happens when you hit recovered? That's ED with a period. I have recovered, the recovered alcoholic. So what happens when we reach this point? And the reason why, when I said this in the meeting a couple weeks ago, and the first time I heard it, it wasn't me saying it, I heard it, and years ago, people will shift. But I said it in a way where there's a pause after that, and I just watched the reactions, and that's recovered. What happens if we're recovered? Oh, shit. Yeah. What happens if we're recovered? Because I've heard in meetings that, well, it's okay, I understand that I need to go to meetings for the rest of my life. This is how it is. I have this disease, and I agree that it's a disease, and I disagree it's a disease at the same time. And so recovered, that 2 letters at the end of recover challenge that entire thinking, and I didn't write it. But I want to bring attention and awareness to that word, recovered. What happens with that? Because it's almost like with depression. Say I was once depressed, now I'm happy, but I'm always supposed to be depressed. No, if you have depression, you can get past that and you can be happy again. Again, I'm not saying we can get to a time where we can drink normally, but we get to a point where we don't even want to drink. We don't even think about alcohol, nor nicotine, nor other external poisons or toxins to put in our body. That's what recovered is. Recovered. And recovery is a process of getting there, but the authors of this book wrote the word recovered. It's not an accident, it's not a typo. It's the word recovered. And that word can stir up some uncomfortable feelings. Believe it or not, it sounds crazy. You might think that I just want to be recovered. I just want to be free or cured of this. Well, recovered. It is possible. In fact, that's what they intended the framework for the 12 steps to be, in my opinion. And at this moment, I feel like I'm recovered. I do. I'm not going to test what's going to happen if I drink again. Not to that point. Not even to that point. It's just, there is no point to that. I've been down that road, which was the right road. Looking back, I never got off path. Alcohol never led me. It was not like this is the path. Alcohol never took me on a bad path. Might sound strange. Alcohol took me on the path to get back on an extremely better path in life. And I have learned from it, and I'm grateful for it. I have recalled my journey with tears in my eyes and said, thank you so much, alcohol. Alcohol, you're a bitch at the same time, but alcohol, thank you so much for everything that you've shown me. So, it's an interesting word, recovered. Again, it's the same thing as saying, well, I used to be sick, but now I'm healed. I'm still sick. We don't say that. I had depression, I'm happy now, but I guess I'm depressed. No, we don't say that. These are all indications, signposts of where to go in life, and alcohol is perhaps the biggest one we will ever encounter. Okay, take care, guys.